Hi, David Gerard. I'm in Bartlesville, Oklahoma at the Price Tower, a building designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, built in 1956. This is my grandson, Eston. He went through it.
Mr. Wright said that in order to be a skyscraper, you had to have commercial, residential, and retail. The building was built by the H.C. Price Company, and they were a major pipeline oil company based here in Bartlesville. They occupied the 11th through the 19th floor, and all the other floors were filled with typical offices, etc. We also had 8 residential units. Now the other fundamental that Mr. Wright had was nature was architecture. Architecture was nature. And he actually spelled nature with a capital N. So he tried to bring nature to everything that he did. If you can now stand up and look behind him, you're going to see this wonderful mural. Designed by John Hill, executed by the metal artist Paulie Lamb. It's called Willows in Reflection. And if you look down at the top of the table, you're going to see the reflections of the willows. The cocktail table was, of course, Italian's design. Now, due to the weather, we're going to eliminate the outside. I'm going to take you outside for 30 seconds. Just like an artist signs his paintings, beginning in 1950, one of Mr. Wright's apprentices' mother was a ceramicist in California, and she began making these red tiles for him, signed FLLW, Frank Lord Lincoln Wright. If you met with all of his specifications in a building built after 1950, you were given a red tile. Through extensive research by the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation, there's only 31 of these known to exist, and the most famous one is at the Guggenheim Museum in New York. It was an absolutely wonderful place to grow up.
Ask him about the maple syrup.
And this elevator fond. Now here's Mr. and Mrs. Price. On the left, Frank Lloyd Wright, and then their son Joe.
This is really tight.
Now remember, nature was Mr. Wright's most important teacher, and he considered nature to be the best architect of all. And if you notice, this elevator is actually a variation on the honeycomb, which he felt was the most useful shape of nature.
Yeah, you can have
Great. But this is a model of the outside of the building. And you can see each floor is divided into quadrants. And you can tell what's going on in each quadrant by the exterior. The horizontal louvers denoted the commercial part of the building, while the vertical louvers denoted the residential portion. You can see how the building begins cutting back on the 16th floor. Once again, that was the only floor where the louvers were movable. And we were just up there on that very top floor. This is one of the original panels from the outside of the building before it was patented to be green. And you can see why I'm so strict on no touching. You can see what happened. The panels were first attached to the building, interlocked. A wood form was put in front, and then 2 inches of concrete was backfilled. So it became an integral part of the building. He came 4 times, 3 times to look at construction, and the last time he came was for opening day, where he gave a speech on the balcony over our front door.
But there's a house, and it says it on there, there's a house in Tulsa that
Yes, that
Bill's
is
cousin
correct.
too. It's somewhere kind of over by,
It's on Birmingham, I believe. And that house is owned by the Tyson Chicken family, which does not open to the public eye. He designed that home for his cousin,